What's up, everybody? Yes, we've gone there. I finally picked up my copy of The Matrix Resurrections, aka Matrix 4. Now, I want to start off by just saying I was never ever a fan of these movies, I gotta be honest. I remember the hype when the first one came out back in 1999, but I did not have a computer to 2011, so through the early 2000s, with the two sequels that came out, I was aware of the hype. I knew what was going on, the video games, but it's like I didn't have a system, so I wasn't set up. I didn't really care. Now, that being said, I didn't know there were two women directors at the time that did this, and that would be sisters. So the hype was out there, and I was familiar with it. I knew Keanu Reeves from other great movies, but I wasn't really big on Matrix. It kind of skipped over me. So I'm going to go on to the record to say I am very proud of how much this movie tanked. I mean, being in the world we're living in today with COVID-19 hurting people with jobs, that needed work, and you've got actors complaining and blah 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 about movies that just don't matter. And The Matrix 4 is just one of those examples of a movie that just did not need to happen. I knew at some point I was going to want to check it out because of how bad the hype got, but I was definitely waiting for the right price. And the price of $10 new came my way, and I was like, yes, I will check this out. I like Neil Patrick Harris quite a bit, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this turns out somewhat. I mean, we got the two of these guys back, I wonder why we didn't get Lawrence Fishburne back. I mean, he really should have been back. I mean, no offense to this actor. I mean, he's fine, but it's like that should have happened. But yeah, and the positive I will note about Keanu Reeves I do like is that this came out just around the same time, a year apart or two from Bill and Ted 3. And that one went to streaming services like it should have appropriately done more than going to theaters when people were losing jobs, like I said. And I know Keanu Reeves is big on giving donations, gave 50% of his paycheck over for Matrix, to help people in need. So he is an awesome actor, which is pretty much the only reason I gave $10 at all to this. Story-wise, there's really nothing I can say that you probably won't already hear in other reviews. People that are much more avid fans than me and will be more proud to talk about it than me. But like I said, I was never really a fan of it, and I really only supported this to back up one of the coolest actors right there. One of, like I said, because there really wasn't much else to say on this one. I mean, it's a sequel that didn't need to happen, and we all know if this would have been a hit, like they were planning it to be, there would have been a 5 and a 6. They wanted to do prequels and sequels and spin-offs for new characters that nobody cares about. I'm really sorry about the wokeness in the world with that, but it's like it just doesn't matter. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the movie. I actually haven't watched it yet, but I'm planning to soon, but I just wanted to babble about what I really wanted this for mainly. And I got it for $10, and I'm proud of that. I'm also going to be using that digital code soon, so we'll see how this movie turns out. And yeah, I'm happy the backlash this movie got. It wasn't necessary, but it's in my hands now.